Hi, welcome to Grade 5th CBSE All Subject by Savita for the YouTube channel. Kids, this is our SST lecture, Social Studies 2.0 for Class 5th CBSE Board. Kids, today we start new chapter. Which is our new chapter? Fifth one. We are on page number 30. Chapter 5 number. Okay. Title Natural Resources. Yes, kids. What is a natural resources? Electricity is a natural resources? No, it's a human made. Then wind, sunlight, water, all are natural resources because natural gives us. It's a free. Okay. Then we start our lesson. Kids, first I read this one loudly. Okay. Then we explain with concept. Okay. Then exercise time. Okay. Natural resources are the resources given to us by nature. We get them from the earth and the environment around us. Natural resources are all around us. They are the air we breathe, the land we walk on, the water we drink, the plants we enjoy, the wind that blows, the animal life surrounding us, and the sun that gives us heat and light. Natural resources are important in our life. They are used by us to fulfill our daily needs. Which is our needs? Main needs, basic needs, food, cloth, and shelter or home. Okay. Natural resources are called the wealth of a nation. Many countries have developed their resources and have become rich and prosperous. Some countries are poor and backward as they do not know how to use and make them useful and valuable. When any country does not have a certain resources it trades with another country to get the resources. First one, our topic about classification of resources. Okay. There are two type of natural resources. How many type? Two type. Renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Then first one we learn about renewable resources. Renewable resources are the ones that can be used again and again. Which one that? Water, wind, and sunlight. Okay. Some examples of renewable resources are wind, sunlight, and water. Already they given here our example. Next one about non-renewable resources. Non-renewable means opposite renewable resources. Means once we use, then throw it. We can't use or it finish. Non-renewable resources are the ones that do not grow or come back. Once non-renewable resources are used up, it takes a very long time to replace them. They are also exhaustible and cannot be replaced. Some examples of non-renewable resources are oil, coal, copper, diamonds, natural gas, minerals, iron, ores, gold, silver, and rocks. Actually, all non-renewable resources we can use long ago till okay in future. But when it's finished, it's very dangerous for us. Okay. Fossil fuel. Why I'm saying that? Because if petrol finish, if gas finish, then how we cook food, how we drive car. If oil finish, then all food business should be stopped. Okay, and all vehicles can't work. Okay, now fossil fuel is also non-renewable resources. Though it can be replaced, it takes millions of years to be formed from the dead and the preserve remains of any living organism. Okay, one MCQ for us. Which one out of the following resources is exhaustible and irreplaceable? Which one? Soil? No. First one A1 coal. Second one sunlight. Third one wind. And fourth one, what is this one? Okay. Then our answer, first one A1. Then kids, next our topic, uses of natural resources. Okay, how we use natural resources. Which are natural resources? Wind, sunlight, water, like that. Okay, natural resources are used in several ways. Many of them are essential for our survival. Industries and factories are hugely dependent on natural resources for their growth and development. We need fuel and energy to run our machines, gadgets, and vehicles. Okay, most of the things we use in everyday life are derived from natural resources. From example, milk that we get from cows makes animals natural resources. Vegetables that we get from plants and salt mineral, okay, are also natural resources. Wood that we get from trees and natural resources. They are used to build houses, make paper, use in fireplaces and in stove for cooking. Next one, water from rivers in used to produce electricity by building dams. Okay, how electricity is a human made resource. Okay, but how for electricity natural resources important. Which one? Water. Okay, you can see this one picture, this one a dam, means here water coming through fresh energy. Okay, as speed, lot of speed. Okay, that make a electricity. Water from rivers is used to produce electricity by building dams. Some natural resources are used directly while others are proceed. For example, air and water are used directly. However, there are water resources that need to be proceed before they are used. Some minerals are separated from their origins so that they can be used by us. Petroleum is taken out from the earth in a crude form. It is refined and converted into petrol, kerosene, diesel, and other products. It is these refined products that are used in houses and industries. On kerosene, we make food using stove, okay, and petrol and diesel vehicle runnings. Okay, textbook given here on page number 32, list any 3 uses of a petroleum in our day-to-day life. We can write down as a fuel in vehicles, okay, and in different type of industries we use, okay, and in food also, okay, like gas, means not a home, in a restaurant and hotel, okay. Due to the rapid rise in the population, natural resources are being used in a large quantities. Research is being conducted by scientists to produce alternative energy. sources. Solar energy is one such sources of energy. Okay. Here we use natural resources means sunlight. Okay, and we got solar energy. It is rightly described as the resources for the future. Advanced countries like Japan and USA are developing cars that run by solar energy. In India, biogas plants are successfully being used to provide fuel for cooking. Research is being done on how solar energy can be used for different applications. Today, wind is used to produce electricity with the help of windmills and wind turbines. The business of producing electricity from wind is growing fast. It is said that soon wind farms will replace coal, oil, and gas power station. Textbook given here, 2 MCQ for us. MCQ means multiple choice question. Okay. Dash dash is an alternative sources of energy. First one natural gas, B1 solar energy, third one fossil fuel, and D1 petroleum. Our answer is solar energy, B1 option, correct option. Second one MCQ. Which one of the following natural resources is not used directly? Which one? Air, water, minerals, or soil? We can use directly air, water, and soil. Minerals we can't use directly. So minerals is an option, correct option, our answer. Okay. Next one, our topic, conservation of natural resources. Human activities are the biggest threat to natural resources. Their availability is being reduced due to their overuse or a misuse. Let us take an example of one of our natural resources, water. With increasing industrialization and population explosion, the existing water resources are being overused and misused. Water is being polluted and the water sources are being depleted. If this continues, our planet will soon become dry and barren like a desert. It's very dangerous for us. You must educate people about some practical steps that can be taken to manage our resources properly. Perform a nukkad natak. Okay, nukkad natak, it's very effective in the local community to create awareness about how existing water resources are being overused and misused. Invite everyone, elders, kids, maids, and even gardeners, suggest way to conserve water and do save it from population. Even air and land resources are being affected. There is only one solution to this problem: conservation and protection. Okay, we must take sincere attempts to conserve and protect our resources so that our future generation are able to use and enjoy these resources just as we have. The responsibility of taking care of these natural resources lies on our shoulders. As responsible citizens of the earth, we must understand the importance of this task and do the needful. We can do our bit by. First one, reducing our trips by cars, encouraging car pulling with friends, walking, taking bus or riding our bicycle instead of driving. It's healthy also. Reduce consumption and waste of electricity and water. Reducing wastage of paper, recycling old papers and using recycled paper bags. Don't use plastic and plant a tree. Okay, planting trees. Natural resources, this one God gifted. Okay, new words few here and new words give us our questions answers, so it's very important. First one, new word, Okay, renewable resources. What is the renewable resources? This one question answer we have here. A resource that can be used again and again, that one called a renewable resources. Second one, non-renewable resources means resources that cannot be replaced. Solar energy. What is the solar energy? Energy from the sun. So we finish here our lesson, and now point to remember that all gives us our important questions answer. Okay. First one, natural resources are the wealth given to us by nature. Second one, water, land, air, sunlight, forest and mineral are natural resources. Renewable resources are the ones that can be used again and again. Sunlight, water and air are some of the renewable resources. Next one, non-renewable resources are the ones that take years to form, like minerals, rocks, fossil fuels. Okay. Next one, main statement or a points to remember. Petroleum is refined to make petrol, diesel, kerosene and so on. Next one, important statement. Overuse of natural resources is the biggest threat. Another one, solar energy is being used and is described as the resources of the future. And last one and best, today wind is used to produce electricity with the help of a windmill and wind turbines. Kids, now I hope all of you understood this one lesson, and time to exercise. Okay, first oral questions. First one, oral question. Name 5 natural resources. First one, air. Second one, sunlight. Third one, forest. Fourth one, minerals. And fifth one, land, water. Okay. Next one, second one. Name the products obtained from a petroleum. Petroleum is refined to make a petrol, diesel, kerosene and so on. Where we got this one? You can see here, petroleum is refined to make petrol, diesel, kerosene and so on. So, point to remember, very important. Okay, so please buy it. Okay, or you can write down in a SST notebook one time, two time. Okay, easy to buy it. Kids, now B1. Multiple choice questions, MCQ. Okay, here is the correct tick mark. Okay, see, first one, solar energy is described as a dash dash. Which one? Solar energy is described. Resources of the future, resources of the light, resources of the sun, resources of the earth. This one are resources of the future. Okay, actually this one, solar energy is described as resources of future, resources of the light, resources of the sun. Okay, actually this one, C1 correct. Okay, next one, in which form is petroleum available from the earth? In which form is petroleum available from the earth? Petrol, plastic, crude form. This one, crude form. Okay, refined form. Third one, observe the picture given alongside and answer the questions that follow. What is shown in the picture? In this picture, this one, what is this one? Windmill. So B1 option, correct option. Then second one, what are they used for? To refine petrol, to produce electricity. This one, windmill, produce for electricity. So B1 option, correct option. Okay, then C1 list the following in the correct columns. Okay, coal, human beings, animals, water, sunlight, plants, soil, oil, minerals, fossil, petroleum, air, iron, ore, uranium. Okay, which is a renewable and which is a non-renewable? Write down. See, first one, coal. This one, non-renewable. Human beings, where we write down? In renewable. Then Animals, where we write down renewable. Okay. And water, renewable. Sunlight, renewable. Plants, renewable. Soil, renewable. Minerals in non-renewable. Fossil in non-renewable. Petroleum, non-renewable. Air, renewable. Iron ore, non-renewable. Uranium, non-renewable. Okay. Now time to short notes. D1, write short answers. So what are natural resources? Natural resources are the resources given to us by nature. We get them from the earth and the environment around us. Natural resources are all around us. Some examples are given below. You can give examples, effective your answer, and you got out of marks. So examples write down. Okay, must. Air, land, water, plants, wind, animal, like that. Okay, and sun, that type. What are natural resources? Where you got your answer? Here, first para, natural resources. Okay. Then second one, how are industries and factories dependent on natural resources? Okay. Industries and factories depend on natural resources. Industries and factories are hugely dependent on natural resources for their growth and development. Most of the things we use in everyday life are derived from natural resources. Milk, that one we get from cows. Okay. Animal makes natural resources. Water from river is used to produce electricity by building dams. Okay. So industries and factories depend on natural resources. Means which factory make electricity, that one depend on water. Okay. And dairy products all depend on milk, and milk who gives? Cow. And animal eat plants. Okay. So the industry and factory depend on natural resources. Third one, why are countries depending upon solar energy as a future resources? Okay. So this one future resources option our correct, first one. Okay, you can see. Yes. Now third one our questions answer. Due to rapid rise in population, natural resources are being used in a large quantities. Research is being conducted by scientists to produce alternative energy sources. Solar energy is one such sources of energy. It is rightly described as the resources of a future. Which one? Solar energy. Your answer is here. Okay. Page number 32. This one, inside this one para. Okay. Next, fourth one. Why are wind farms gaining importance? Today, wind is used to produce electricity with the help of windmills and wind turbines. The business of producing electricity from wind is growing fast. It is said that soon wind farms will replace coal, oil, and gas power stations. Okay. Why are wind farms gaining important? This one questions answer you can search here. Okay, on page number 32 inside this one para. Okay, third and fourth one questions answer you got here. Okay. Uses of natural resources. last one. Okay, now E1 application based question. Amit's mother prefers to cook food in solar cooker. Why do you think Amit's mother prefers to do this? Because Amit's mother save gas, okay, and natural resources for our future life. Her decision is good, okay. Now, and why it's good? Because solar cooker save gas, okay, save money. Solar gas free. We using solar cooker in sunlight, so it's a free natural resources we use there, okay. It's a renewable. So Amit's mother decision is a perfect, okay. So she prefer cooking for solar cooker, okay. F1, answer the following question. What is the importance of natural resources in our life? Most of things we use in a everyday life are derived from natural resources. For example, milk that we get from cows, okay. Animals eat plants, okay. Vegetables that we get from plants, and salt, minerals are also natural resources. Wood that we get from trees, from forest, are natural resources. They are used to build houses. Forest means a tree, using we make paper, okay, use in fireplaces and in stores for cooking. So natural resources is important in our life, okay. Now next one question, second one. As responsible citizens of the earth, what steps should we take to conserve our natural resources? As responsible citizens of the earth, we would do as follows. First one, reducing our trips by cars, encouraging pooling with friends, walking, taking bus or riding or bicycle. Means instead of car, use bicycles, okay. Instead of any vehicle, if your spot place is near, prefer walking, okay. Reducing consumption and wastage of electricity or water. When you didn't need off the fan, off the tap, okay. Washing clothes, washing utensils, take water in bath, while brushing, close the tap, okay. Don't misuse water, don't misuse electricity, okay. When you go outside, switch off your fan, TV, okay. Then reducing wastage of papers, recycling old papers, okay. Most important thing, don't use plastics, use paper bags, okay. And plant a tree. Another one, throw garbage in a dustbin, okay. And separate garbage, wet garbage and dry garbage, okay. It's very important. Now third one, how do you resources affect the development of a country? Natural resources are called the wealth of a nation. Many countries have developed their resources and have become rich and prosperous. Some countries are poor and backward as they do not know how to use and make the useful and the valuable when any country does not have certain resources. If needs, it trades with another country to get the resources. Your answer is here. Okay. Starting. Lesson starting. Your answer you can got. Okay. Next one. How do human activities affect natural resources? Here, two questions join. First one, if you have confusion, please delete understood. You read this one question. How do human activities affect the natural resources? Explain with the help of an example. Okay, human activities are the biggest threat to natural resources. Their availability is being reduced. Okay, to their awareness or overuse, misuse. Okay, let us take an example of one of our natural resources, water. Okay, always human misuse that one. Okay, with increasing industrialization and population explosion. Okay, the existing water resources are being overused and misused. Water is being polluted and the water sources are, see your answer is here. Water sources are resources are being overused and misused. What is it being polluted and the water sources are being depleted. If this continue, our planet will be soon become dry and barren like a desert. Okay, your answer is here. Okay, these lines you can write down. Okay, means conservation of natural resources in this topic, in this para, your answer you can got. Okay, search it and write down. Okay, kids, now you are in 5th standard, so make a habit your answer you own make. Okay, and write down, try it. Okay, it's very easy if you try. Okay, search your question answer yourself and write down. Okay, in your language you can write down or you can use textbook lines also, but very important, examples should be there. Okay, only one example you can write down. If you know, then one or two example sufficient. Okay, then 5th one, differentiate between renewable and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources and non-renewable resources in different, you write down first their definition, examples, where is used. Okay, that type. First one, renewable resources are the ones that can be used again and again, and non-renewable resources you can write down, non-renewable resources are the ones that do not grow or come back. Second one, in a renewable resources you can write down they are existable. Okay, and in non-renewable resources you can write down once non-renewable resources are used up, it to takes a very long time to replace them. Okay, and third one, renewable resources you can write down some examples of renewable resources are wind, sunlight, water, mineral. No minerals in a renewable resources. Okay, then third one, for non-renewable resources you can write down some example of non-renewable resources are oil, coal, petroleum, gas, copper, diamonds, natural gas, minerals, iron ore, gold, silver and rocks. Kids, that type we finish our 5th one chapter exercise. Kids, I hope all of you like this one lecture. It's very useful for all of you. Thank you, kids. In next SST lecture we start 6th one chapter, wealth and climate.